The great $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase used to say that every man has his price. Well, I say that actions reap repercussions and consequences. And if you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. As Cutie Pie may find out tonight when Vinci Boleska finally gets her hands on the alternate personality of Cutie Pie, the vicious psychotic clown. The clown and Vinci Boleska, they're gonna fight in a tables match tonight. Vinci will finally get her hands on the alternate personality of the IWF Women's Champion. I'd like to welcome you tonight to a Blood Money. This is DrHooksMalone with you as always. As from what we understand, one of our competitors, Devin Gabriel, after waiting 3 months, is set to face his rival, Curve, here tonight. However, Devin sustaining such bad injuries from Curve as well as his father, Inferno. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to compete. However, Devin limping in here, refusing doctor's attention. He will compete here tonight. However, it will be our final match in order to give Devin enough time to recover. However, up first, we're going to see the Dark Rider Ghost take on his rival El Susuro. This one all starting with the death of the wife of the unholy Thanos, the man in the Dark Rider's corner, the unholy Thanos, and the mother of Rachel Reyes, dying a few months ago. Thanos betraying his own flesh and blood, his daughter Rachel Reyes, for pleasures of the flesh, being seduced by the feminine wiles of one Victoria Lovecraft, the woman in the corner of the Dark Rider Ghost, the leader of the Disciples of Darkness, as well as one half of the Unholy Union, with her soon-to-be husband, the unholy Thanos. The Dark Rider Ghost, who was clearly favored by Thanos and Victoria Lovecraft whenever Rachel Reyes married El Susuro recently. The Dark Rider Ghost coming on to Rachel Reyes, attempting to seduce her. However, Rachel Reyes, she now has hatred for her father after abandoning her and siding with her rival Victoria Lovecraft, now carrying the ashes of her recently deceased mother. Disgusted by the advances of the Dark Rider Ghost tonight, her new husband El Susuro, the Veracruz Whisper, looks to defend the sacred honor of his wife and their marriage as he takes on his rival, the Dark Rider Ghost.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rachel Reyes, representing the Brotherhood from Cordova, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 236 pounds,
El Susuro, the Veracruz Whisper, the newlywed husband of the daughter of the unholy Thanos. El Susuro, now the son-in-law of the unholy Thanos. Of course, Susuro's wife, with nothing but hatred in her heart for her father, her husband, looking to stand up for his wife. Can he do so here tonight by getting a win over a man he's been unable to defeat this past month? The Dark Rider Ghost, as I said, making unwanted advances towards his wife Rachel Reyes. Then defeating El Susuro in one-on-one competition. Susuro still looking for revenge. He teamed up with his partner Volar and Phantasm against the unholy Thanos and the Disciples of Darkness, the Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghosts. in a Hell in a Cell match. During that match,
representing the Disciples of Darkness from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 336 pounds, the Ghost.
The Dark Rider Ghost, being accompanied by the men he teamed up with inside the Hell in a Cell during that match, the Unholy Thanos, driving the Maverick Flyboy Volar through the roof of the cell with a tombstone pile driver, crushing his vertebrae. Volar watching on from a hospital bed tonight as his best friend and his tag team partner El Cicero and Rachel Reyes look to do battle with the men that so viciously injured Volar. The men that have been a constant bane and a constant pain, a thorn in the side of El Cicero and Rachel Reyes, to say the least. The Disciples of Darkness, as tonight the Dark Rider looks to get another win over the husband of Rachel Reyes, El Cicero. Can the massive Disciple of Darkness do what his partner could not last night, as Warlock was defeated in one-on-one competition on night one of Blood Money? And now Ghost eating the canvas. El Cicero looking to snap the neck in this lightning match. Who will come out on top? Cicero already on the top rope, looking down upon his opponent Ghost. Moonsault connects. The Dark Rider in trouble down on the mat, as I'd like to thank my friends. First of all, Thriller over at Thriller Championship Wrestling. Go like and subscribe to get in on the action with Spike-Tonic over at TCW. Go check it out. Also go check out the Fight Universe, where you'll see the TWC. Like and subscribe to get in on the action with the TWC at Fight Universe. As Cicero perched on the top rope once again, awaiting his opponent, the Dark Rider Ghost. Missing the moonsault, taking too much time, measuring his opponent. Also check out Southern Smoke Wrestling, the SSW. You'll see some high quality videos over at Southern Smoke Wrestling. And then check out Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment. You'll see the FMW and more at Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment. Great content. The Dark Rider spiking Cicero into the mat. Cicero in deep trouble as the Unholy Alliance watches on from the outside. The Dark Rider Ghost climbs to the top and gets caught. Cicero back in control here. The Dark Rider Ghost and Cicero squaring off in our opening contest on night 2 of Blood Money, as Cicero nails a beautiful enziguri. The Dark Rider down on the neck. El Cicero far on the other side of the ring. Perch once again, taking too much time on the top rope. Deciding against it. Now we're going to pick up the Dark Rider. Can El Cicero finally get the win over his rival here tonight as he busts Ghost open with a cutter? Literally cutting the head of the Dark Rider. The Dark Rider now with a black hole slam. Now distracted by Rachel Reyes. Ghost asserting his power over the Veracruz Whisper. Down for the count. 2 count only. The Dark Rider Ghost nearly putting away his rival El Cicero once again here on Blood Money in front of the world. And El Cicero now back in control. Shoves the Dark Rider to the outside. Cicero off the opposite ropes. Suicide plunge into the outside. Beautiful move from the Veracruz Whisper. El Cicero Working over the Dark Rider Ghost. As I'd like to remind you to check out Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling, the NEW. Go like and subscribe. As well as VWE TV. Go check out VWE TV to see some great content. As well as Clinton's Warped Productions, where you'll see the OWF and more at Clinton's Warped Productions. And check out Tio's Gaming Channel, where you'll see some great superstars at Tio''S Gaming Channel. Also check out Blaze Radio, where you'll see Blaze and the Awesome Friends. Go say hi from DrHooksMalone over at Blaze Radio. Like and subscribe today. As well as the ASPW Network. Great content at ASPW Network. Like and subscribe to see some great action at ASPW Network. As El Susro hits the top rope. Corkscrew moonsault connects. The Dark Rider's down. Can El Susro get the win? He does it! El Susro finally gaining a measure of revenge over his rival, the Dark Rider Ghost. Defeated.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Defending the honor of his new wife, Rachel Reyes. Watching on from the outside as she was forced to stand catty corner from her own father, the man she hates most, and the woman she hates most, her soon-to-be wicked stepmother. El Susro picking up the victory here tonight at Blood Money. And what a big win it is. He'll take his winner's share of the purse home tonight. As El Susro victorious with his wife watching on. The Unholy Alliance must regroup now. Forced to take a defeat here tonight at the hands of the Veracruz Whisper. As up next, we have a huge match with two huge superstars. Literally. The Madman, the Mad Icon, the Big Bad Mad Daddy will take on the Nigerian prizefighter Xavion. This one all started a month ago at the Summerfest. Xavion recently making his debut here in the IWF with the help of his manager, JC Platinum, the traitorous Benedict Arnold backstabber that betrayed the IWF champion Jamal Jones in order to join up with El Sindicato, then choosing Xavion as his new diamond, his new crown jewel in Platinum Productions. Xavion will be accompanied by his girlfriend Jada Clubber Lane, the great Chicago prize fighter. Recently been at war with young Rainbow Dash, the girl occupying the corner of the Madman. The Madman taking young Dash under his wing. Recently, the Madman and Dash were unfortunately defeated in Mixed Match Madness by Xavion and Jada Clubber Lane. Can Xavion get a definitive win over the iconic Big Bad Mad Daddy here tonight? Or will Madman stand up to this young man attempting to take his spot? Xavion says he wants to take the blood of Madman and score the blood money here. The Madman says he's gonna teach this young whippersnapper a lesson before he makes him mad. Xavion, the Nigerian prize fighter, the leader of his very own Xavion Nation, being accompanied by JC Platinum and Jada Clubber Lane. He's going to go one-on-one with the iconic, great, legendary Big Bad Mad Daddy, the Madman, being accompanied by Rainbow Dash. What a match here tonight on Blood Money with DrHooksMalone. this one-on-one action. The Nigerian prize fighter will get his opportunity to make a name for himself here tonight at the expense of the legend, the Madman, looking to defend his territory. A fixture of the IWF. Xavier, a newcomer here, adding some young blood.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 308 pounds, Severn.
This is a match that
Xavier, the Nigerian prize fighter, looking to earn some blood money at the expense of the Madman's blood. And perhaps the Madman's blood, sweat, and tears as he wants to end his career once and for all. The Madman says he's got plenty of gas left in the tank. Ready for the incoming challenge of this massive incoming prize fighter. We'll have to find out what happens when these two superpowers clash here on Blood Money.
Either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
What a matchup here. Xavier with that traditional tribal mask. That thing is terrifying. Looking to instill fear into the heart of his rivals and his opponent here tonight. But I doubt you'll see any fear in the eyes of the Madman.
Dashing Girl Dynamite from the edge of reality, weighing in at 337 pounds, Madman.
The Madman, the big Batman Daddy, ready for action. As Xavier gonna do, like so many others have, an attempt to step up to the plate and take out the Madman. Can the Madman shut the mouth of Xavier, as well as his manager, JC Platinum? There you see Xavier, the Nigerian prize fighter, ready to take on the Madman one-on-one. The Madman with a bit of size on Xavier. However, that'll make no difference with Xavier's skill level. Xavier being dropped face first into the turnbuckle. What a huge matchup between two massive superstars here on Blood Money. As I'd like to remind you, that you can also see some great action over at the House of Bricks. Go check out Calvin Rick's channel over the House of Bricks. Lots of great content. Like and subscribe to get in on the action at House of Bricks. As well as the United Event Wrestling Network. Lots of great shows and content at United Event Wrestling Network. Go check it out. And check out the RHW Network, where you'll see lots of great superstars at the RHW Network. You'll also see the 3WA. A great show at 3WA with a special thank you to Citizen Monk, Zeno Font, Big Chuck, David Brewer, and make sure you check out Brian Steele with the Steel Academy Showcase. Go like and subscribe. Let's see some great action with System X. That's how the Madman going to work on Xavier. As I said, wants to shut the mouth of this young superstar. Xavier believes he's finally going to put away the Madman once and for all. The one to force him into retirement. But now the Madman in control Hoisting Xavier up. He's got him up for the torture rack. Madman with the human torture rack applied. Xavier in big trouble. Xavier escapes the hold. Now catches the Madman and tosses him like a rag doll across the ring. What a move from the monstrous Xavier. Taking control over his opponent. The iconic Madman trying to defend his territory as turf against this young newcomer, Xavier, with effective offense. And that neck breaker on the ropes. Now using his striking abilities. Xavier vicious in his attack, however the Madman turning it up a notch and getting vicious as well with that classic pile driver. Now setting up Xavier. He's got him goozled, but Xavier escaping the attempted Madman choke slam. The Madman still working over Xavier, but Xavier catches him with a big right. And now scoops him up in a torture rack, only to knee him in the Madman's face. The Madman in big trouble now. Able to survive that huge knee to the face from the massive Nigerian prize fighter Xavier. Now hoisting Madman up into a choke. Xavier's got that rear naked choke. Gonna choke out the big Madman Daddy, the Madman in deep trouble. He's gotta escape this hold. The Madman using a big elbow to escape the rear naked choke, with Xavier ducking a clothesline. Now coming back at the Madman. The Madman able to get the leverage, reversing that scoop slam. Now setting on Xavier. The Madman got Xavier in his sights. The Mad Attack connects. Mad Attack from the Madman. And the big bad Xavier is down. The Madman down for the pin. Does he have him here? No, Xavier able to kick out. The Madman delivering the Mad Attack with malice, with no remorse. Now, hooking up for the Madman choke slam. Xavier gets spiked into the mat. The Madman down for the pin. That's it for Xavier. No, Xavier kicking out at 2. I have no idea how the Nigerian prize fighter was able to survive the Madman choke slams. Madman, bring the attack, bring the assault.
You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
To the prize fighter, Xavier. Xavier with huge boasts going into this match. Now seemingly a bit delusional, thinking that he could end the career of the Madman, as now the Madman scoops up Xavier, delivers a big atomic drop. The Madman gets countered by Xavier, who goes for a big super kick. The Madman touches out of the way, takes him down with a lariat right in front of his girlfriend and his manager. Xavier hoists up the Madman by his wrist now. Nails a big knee into the face once again. Xavier now climbing to the top rope. Diving headbutt connects to the Madman. Xavier down for the pin. Is he gonna put away the big Madman Daddy? No. The Madman kicking out at 2. As Xavier continuing his assault. The Madman is in deep trouble down on the mat. And now back up with a kick to the head. Going for another Madman choke slam. The Madman's got Xavier now. Spiking him into the mat. Xavier nearly had the Madman put away. And that's it. The Madman has done it. The Madman. He was mad here tonight. Driving his rival Xavier, the crown jewel of Platinum Productions, right through the mat with that Madman choke slam. Perhaps shutting the mouth of the Nigerian prize fighter, as well as defending the honor of his young friend Rainbow Dash. The Madman is victorious here tonight over Xavier. What a match here on Blood Money. A massive match of two Titanic superstars. But the Madman rises to the occasion against Xavier. The Madman victorious here tonight on Blood Money with DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me. As up next, wait a second. Vinci Molesca. We thought she was going to face the clown, but no. There's two clowns. And this is completely impossible. The IWF champion Cutie Pie. She's only one person. She cannot multiply. She doesn't have supernatural powers. I don't know what the hell is going on here. But someone seems to be dressed up in full clown regalia. Just as Cutie Pie is here. Vinci Molesca thought that she was finally gonna get a fair shot against Cutie Pie as the clown. However, now discovering that she's gonna not have to face one clown but two clowns. What the hell is going on? Vinci Molesca with more than she can handle on her plate here tonight. The IWF champion is somehow now not one clown but two clowns in this tables match. If Vinci Molesca can defeat the IWF Ladies Champion here tonight, she will get a title match. However, now she looks to be facing off against two clowns. As the clown now, and that must be the real Cutie Pie carrying the Ladies Championship.
Making her way to the ring from the good old USA, the World Women's Wrestling Champion, Cutie Pie.
Cutie Pie, the Ladies Champion, victorious in her triple threat match at Fight Night against Vinci Molesca and Rosalicia in order to defend her IWF Women's Championship. However, now tonight, somehow, she's become two people. Vinci Molesca is going to have to square off against Cutie Pie and some other mystery woman. But which one is which?
Either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy.
Clearly we can tell them apart now as this one is carrying the IWF Women's Championship. But once the match starts, they'll look exactly alike. As now, Vinci will make her arrival. Vinci Molesca, the former ladies champion, going through hell at the hands of Cutie Pie.
From Louisville, Kentucky, Vinci
Finchie Valeska, the victim of an attack. Perhaps there were 2 months ago when the clown jumped Finchie Valeska from behind and cost her then title opportunity. Finchie always calling out the clown, attempting to get revenge on the alternate personality of Cutie Pie. Tonight, she got her wish. However, it has backfired, as now there are 2 clowns standing in the way of Finchie Valeska and her title opportunity. Can Finchie overcome not 1, but 2 clowns? Finchie warming up to square off, as now we have the one that must be the false clown. But oh wait, there's 2 ladies championships.
And from parts unknown, the World Women's Wrestling Champion, Cutie Pie.
This is absolutely impossible, and yet it is happening before our very eyes. 2 cutie pies, 2 clowns, making an appearance here tonight with 2 ladies championships, and they look to be identical in every way. Now what is to become of the IWF Women's Championship? And what the hell is going on here? Why are there 2 clowns? It's Cutie Pie pulling a fast one on the former champion, the Louisville Slugger, Finchie Valeska, as well as all of us, by having someone else dress in an identical costume and get a replica championship. Cutie Pie, Finchie Valeska, and a mystery woman. Unless that's Cutie Pie, which one is Cutie Pie? Finchie will now face 2 clowns in a tables match. Now Finchie bashing the clowns' heads together. Gonna take an early lead. And I suppose this is a triple threat match. The 2 clowns not even on the same side here. Finchie Valeska with Fist of Fury, knocking down 1 clown, and now after the other. Finchie hits the ropes, clotheslines down Cutie Pie, or maybe not. One of the 2 clowns. And we don't know which one is Cutie Pie. But we certainly know that Cutie Pie is a troubled young lady. And who knows if she would stoop to the depths of trying to fake us all out. We thought up until this point that Cutie Pie had no control over when the clown would appear. However, tonight it looks to be that not only has Cutie Pie chosen to dress as a clown, but been calculated enough to, but now they're fighting. The 2 clowns look as though they may not be coops after all. Finchie watching on and off. It doesn't last long as Finchie still looking for revenge, wants to win this match. Will pay no mind and try to bash in the faces of both clowns. Now Finchie scooping up 1, but the clown escapes. Goes to toss Finchie, but is attacked by the other clown. A strange and interesting match that Vinci Velasca just won with ease. A takedown has just cost not one, but two cutie pies the victory. And regardless of which clown were the champion, the mind games had no effect on the Louisville Slugger. Vinci Velasca, the #1 contender for the ladies championship. What a match, what a strange match. Here on Blood Money with DrHooksMalone, and who could have expected the appearance of two clowns? As up next, we're gonna see the $1 million match. That's right, it's finally time for the battle for control over the IWF and $1 million. As the High Rollers, the team of Queen Crystal, one half owner of the IWF, will square off against El Sindicato, the team representing Rosalicia, the other half owner of the IWF. Of course, Damian Rodriguez, the man to your far right, the leader of El Sindicato, starting this whole war, attempting to dominate the entire roster with the help of his Sindicato. Crazy Carlos and Dirty Diaz, a great tag team, hindered by the presence of their leader. One knows that they can be more successful without Damian Rodriguez. They will team up with the Monster Perez, the personal bodyguard of Rodriguez, the father of the half owner of the company, Rosalicia, forcing her father to work for Rodriguez under work release from maximum security prison. The Monster Perez, he hates Damian Rodriguez, however he's forced to work for him, as one must assume that Crazy Carlos and Dirty Diaz only follow Damian Rodriguez out of fear. On the other side of El Sindicato, you have the High Rollers, led by Ace Gold, followed up by Ronnie Flash Valentine, the New York Mafia leader, and Romeo Adonis, his associate, the half-brother of Queen Crystal, and heir to the throne of the IWF dynasty. And on their team will be the IWF champion, J-Money Jamal Jones. Quite the opposite of the Monster Perez. Jamal Jones also forced into servitude here tonight. He didn't want to join up with the High Rollers, but tonight he will compete on their side.
Tag team match. Introducing first, from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 271 pounds, the International Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion,
Jamal Jones, the Jamaican Olympian, the IWF World Champion, the only man that was able to defeat Damian Rodriguez after a year-long title run. Damian Rodriguez, seemingly unbeatable until he encountered a great J-Money. Jamal Jones, perhaps dodging a bullet here tonight, as Sumo Joe, qualifying to be the #1 contender inside the Elimination Chamber at the Summerfest, brutally injured at the hands of the Man Mountain. Yoshihana, the thrilling sumo superstar, taking out Sumo Joe in a backstage altercation. Sumo Joe will make his return. Sumo Joe vowing that he will return before the next mega event presented by the IWF as we go big in Japan. Sumo Joe promises that he will be at that event. But tonight, $1 million is on the line as now the High Rollers make their arrival.
At a combined weight of 773 pounds. A group of incredible...
The High Rollers, Ace Gold, the man in the center, former multi-time world heavyweight champion, the standard bearer in the IWF, flanked by his associates, Ronnie Flash Valentine, the New York Nature Boy, the Bleach Blonde Mafia Don, a leader of the New York Mafia, as well as Romeo Adonis, the half-brother of Queen Crystal, son of the great King Arthur Hawk and heir to the IWF Dynasty. The High Rollers, a power alliance if there ever was one. Merely associates due to the fact that they clearly bring in the most blood money. As up next, we're gonna see the arrival of one of the greatest tag teams in all the IWF.
At a combined weight of 401 pounds, the Syndicate.
Crazy Carlos and Dirty Diaz, painted for war here tonight, ready for battle, as they look to score $1 million in the $1 million match. Rosalicia and Damian Rodriguez putting up the money for their team, just as Ronnie Flash Valentine and Ace Gold putting up the money for their side. Crazy Carlos and Dirty Diaz would love to become $1 million richer as members of El Sindicato. As I said, very much the opposite of the High Rollers. Crazy Carlos and Dirty Diaz don't necessarily enjoy following the politics and tactics of their leader, Damian Rodriguez. However, seemingly forced into that position out of fear. Damian Rodriguez ruling with an iron fist of terror, collecting all the blood money for himself and his girl, Rosalicia. As now Damian Rodriguez and the Monster Perez make their arrival. Of course, the Monster Perez, the personal servant of Damian Rodriguez, out on work release from maximum security Puerto Rican prison due to the investment from the Monster Perez's own daughter, Rosalicia. The Monster Perez locked up for 25 years for a crime he may not have even committed, missing his daughter's entire life. Rosalicia now just cashing in on her father's physical prowess, forcing him to be the bodyguard for her boyfriend. One half of the owners of El Sindicato as now the IWF champion, J-Money Jamal Jones and Crazy Carlos are going to start this match off, the $1 million match. As this would be the main event of Night 2 of Blood Money. However, Devin Gabriel badly injured requiring as much time as possible to get ready for his match against the psychotic and strange Curve. Devin Gabriel and Curve will go on last here tonight as the $1 million match is underway. Only one of these teams will walk away with $1 million of blood money here tonight. Two warring mafia factions using fear and violence to rule over the IWF. Now compete for dominance. J-Money Jamal Jones, the IWF champion, used in this match. As we see a fine example of money being loved and people being used rather than money being used and people being loved. J-Money Jamal Jones forced to compete here tonight. Technically a mercenary. And it's now likewise the Monster Perez tossed to the outside. Gracie Carlos back up after Romeo Adonis with an uppercut. Gracie Carlos gonna tag out to his partner Dirty Diaz as the Monster Perez is all over Ronnie Valentine on the outside. The Monster Perez power slamming Valentine into the thin padding on the outside as Dirty Diaz had Romeo Adonis down, but now another power slam. Ronnie Valentine taking punishment at the hands of the Massive Monster. Somebody's got to get this guy under control. Valentine coming back on the Monster Perez as Dirty Diaz nearly gets the pin on Romeo Adonis. 4-on-4 elimination rules in this $1 million match. Who will walk away with all the blood money? Romeo Adonis with a beautiful neck breaker. Coming back on Dirty Diaz now. Knee left. Dropping Diaz. As now Romeo Adonis hooking up to Sindicato number and dropping him with a beautiful textbook vertical suplex. As J-Money and the Monster Perez go to war. J-Money tossing Perez with a T-bone suplex on the outside. This match breaking down already. As Romeo Adonis, he went for the money shot. Dirty Diaz got the knees up. Romeo Adonis and Dirty Diaz back at it as Diaz spikes the face of Adonis into the mat. The Monster Perez in the ring, but cannot stop Ace Gold from making the save. As Ace Gold is tossed out of the ring by Gracie Carlos. The Monster Perez exiting. Adonis back to work on Dirty Diaz. Gonna go to work on the hands of Diaz. Gonna tag in now. The Bleach Blonde Mafia Don. The New York Nature Boy. Ronnie Flash Valentine, who trips out Diaz. With a quick wound, goes for the figure 4 leg lock. The signature Nature Boy hold. Executed by so many superstars that have claimed that name. Now Ronnie Flash Valentine tries to put away Dirty Diaz with that same classic figure 4 leg lock. Valentine stomping away at the arms of Dirty Diaz as Crazy Carlos fights it out with Romeo Adonis. Now Valentine scooping up Crazy Carlos. Valentine power bombs Carlos to the outside. My God. As now he tags in the IWF champion, J-Money Jamal Jones. Now gonna go back to work on his opponent, Dirty Diaz. J-Money Jamal Jones. Clearly no friend to El Sindicato. And the man he defeated for the IWF Championship, but also no friend to his teammates, the High Rollers, here tonight. But now Diaz with a low blow. The IWF Champion, J-Money Jamal Jones, suffering from that low blow from Dirty Diaz. Tag out to his partner, Crazy Carlos. Carlos and Diaz rarely paint themselves up for war, and Damian Rodriguez painting himself to match. Here on Blood Money, as El Sindicato gonna war with their rivals, High Rollers. $1 million at stake. And one might think the stakes couldn't get any higher. J-Money with a beautiful German suplex. Crazy Carlos down on the outside, but comes back, whipping it up of J-Money. Jamal Jones going face first into the mat.
He stands with a opponent down, getting into that zone.
El Sindicato will happily take a count-out victory. However, J-Money now back in the ring with a beautiful combo, smashing the face of Crazy Carlos. Gonna get the tag out to Ronnie Flash Valentine. Valentine now gonna have to square up against the Monster Perez. The personal enforcer and bodyguard of Damian Rodriguez now eats a super kick. The flash kick from Ronnie Flash Valentine nearly puts away the Monster Perez. But now Valentine tagging out to his partner Romeo Adonis as Adonis scoops up the Monster. But Perez back on the attack, clubbing down Valentine, but gets caught once again by Adonis. Romeo Adonis now smashing the Monster Perez down with a European uppercut to the back of the head, and now going to work on the legs. Perhaps a smart attack on behalf of Romeo Adonis. Now stomping away at the hands of the Monster Perez. Crazy Carlos enters the ring only to get his eyes raked as Perez gets caught. But Adonis delivers a backbreaker and a neck breaker. What a move. The Prince, the heir to the throne, Romeo Adonis, the brother of Queen Crystal, tossing Crazy Carlos to the outside. As now the Monster Perez makes it to his feet. Adonis catches Perez. Neckbreaker into a butterfly suplex. The High Rollers maintaining control in this 4-on-4 elimination match. Here on Blood Money, the $1 million match, as the IWF champion in the ring with the Monster. Goes for a back kick, but Perez shakes it off. The Monster Perez and J-Money Jamal Jones going to war on several occasions. But now Jamal Jones holding the IWF Championship, surely changing things. As now Dirty Diaz gets the tag in. Diaz catches the kick. The IWF Champion just flattens one of the members of El Sindicato. Diaz now getting his leg snapped back. Jamal Jones in control here. Putting the ankle lock on. The ankle lock is applied at the hands of the champion. Locking up the legs. Jamal Jones has got Dirty Diaz on the mat and he submits. J-Money, the champion, has just eliminated Dirty Diaz. El Sindicato down one competitor. Now, in the $1 million match, the Monster Perez gets a huge choke slam on the champion. Nearly getting pinned. The Monster Perez doing his job well. As J-Money tags out to the Ace of Spades. Ace Gold. What a beautiful overhead suplex on the Monster. Crazy Carlos gonna fight it out with Ronnie Valentine on the outside. As Perez and Ace Gold go to war in the ring. Dragon screw leg whip takedown from Ace Gold. Yanking up the Monster Perez, who nails a Guso into a choke slam. As the Ace of Spades is in deep trouble on the mat now. The Monster Perez, so dominant, smashing his opponent Ace Gold into the mat. And nearly gets the pin, if not for the help of the IWF Champion. With the Monster Perez cracking the neck, showing he's just getting warmed up. Ace Gold goes for the knee of the massive Monster.
What a raucous crowd here tonight.
That's Ace Gold, the Golden Icon. Drags the Monster Perez to the corner, tagging the IWF Champion back in. J-Money now goes for the back roll, that rolling leg lock. The ankle lock is applied to Damian Rodriguez, a former champion, makes the save for his partner. However, the Monster nearly gets pinned. Jamal Jones in control of the Monster Perez. Here in the $1 million match, El Sindicato in deep trouble. Dirty Diaz already eliminated. The Monster Perez must recover against the champion. J-Money Jamal Jones forced to fight in this $1 million match against his will, being defeated in a match where he teamed with Sumo Joe, his own #1 contender, by Romeo Adonis and Ronnie Flash Valentine, of course with help of the massive Man Mountain Yoshihana, taking out the #1 contender Sumo Joe. Now Jamal Jones forced to tag with Ace Gold, Ronnie Flash, and Romeo Adonis. Working over Crazy Carlos, headed to the top rope. Can the champion put him away? Frog Splash meets the knees. Crazy Carlos escapes some finishing move, but takes a roundhouse to the head. Romeo Adonis now getting the tag in. Adonis now gonna lock up the legs. The reverse figure 4 leg lock is applied to Crazy Carlos, but he grabs the ropes. Adonis avoiding that headbutt from the Monster Perez now. It's a neck breaker into a butterfly suplex and dispels the Monster. Crazy Carlos dragged to the center of the ring at the hands of the Prince Romeo Adonis. Refereed up for the count as Adonis out of the mouth. Jay Money knocks Perez off the apron. The Monster Perez just eating the thin mat on the outside at the hands of the IWF champion. As Romeo Adonis gets a takedown on Crazy Carlos inside of the ring. Carlos, averting disaster, gets a big jumping DDT. Adonis in trouble on the mat, and now Carlos tagging in Rodriguez. Damian Rodriguez, the leader of El Sindicato, currently protected up to this point in the match, now tags in and smashes Romeo Adonis face into the mat with the bitter end. Now locking in the Omen lock. The Omen lock is applied on Romeo Adonis. But Ace Cole makes the save for his partner. Now, Damian Rodriguez down for the pin. And Adonis is eliminated. The odds are even. Here in the $1 million match at Blood Money, the High Rollers squaring off against El Sindicato. Damian Rodriguez painting his face to match his cohorts. Crazy Carlos and Dirty Diaz. Diaz eliminated from the match. As well as Romeo Adonis, as now Ronnie Flash Valentine steps in, steps up to the plate against Damian Rodriguez, the leader of El Sindicato, nearly unbeatable for over a year as the IWF champion due to the help of his Sindicato, but is now the victim of an assault on the knees at the hands of the Bleach Blonde, the New York Nature Boy, Ronnie Flash Valentine. Gonna go for the leg. A figure 4 leg lock is applied. The New York Nature Boy using the Nature Boy tactics to force Damian Rodriguez into submission. Jamal Jones entering the ring but exits. Damian Rodriguez escaping the hold just as Crazy Carlos comes in to break it up. Rodriguez now with his hands on Valentine. Gonna drop him from first on that top rope. Taking advantage of his environment. The former champion, Damian Rodriguez, now gonna lock up with Jay Money. Jamal Jones and Damian Rodriguez in the ring now going 1-on-1. The champion and the former champion clashing. Rodriguez pops up Jones into a backbreaker and looks to make a quick escape. Tagging out to Crazy Carlos. He gets a beautiful flying back elbow into the face of Jay Money. The IWF champion now countering Crazy Carlos. Hits him with a German suplex. Carlos smashed high and tight into the mat. From the IWF champion, Jamal Jones gets another back roll. However, Carlos escaping with the ropes. The Monster Perez right there. Tossing Ace Gold into the pin in order to make the save. Jay Money looking to take advantage of a worn Carlos. But now Crazy Carlos showing that he's still alive in the match. Dragging his opponent Jamal Jones to the side. Jay Money with a beautiful suplex, spiking the upper neck of Crazy Carlos into the mat. Jamal Jones in control as the former champion Damian Rodriguez, the rival of Jones, calls for the tag. Carlos crawling to the wrong side of the ring. Jamal Jones now having fun at the expense of Carlos. As Ronnie Flash Valentine working over the monster Perez on the outside. The High Rollers are ruling the roost right now. Rodriguez continuing to call for the tag as Jamal Jones, hot dogs and grandstands. Now Rodriguez finally tagging him, but gets caught with a flying leg lariat from the IWF champion. Jamal Jones now got the challenger, Damian Rodriguez. The vicious, bloodthirsty Sindicato leader. Now pops up J Money, but gets her Camrado. Rodriguez looking for that San Juan bomb, but gets her Camrado instead for his efforts. Now Valentine tagging in, looks for a neck breaker, but gets taken down by the former champion, the Sindicato leader. Driving fists into the face of the New York Champion. Rodriguez in control now. Hooking up a pump handle. Ronnie Valentine in deep trouble now. Gets smashed into the mat. The former champion, Damian Rodriguez, leader of El Sindicato, going to work on one of the members of the High Rollers. Romeo Adonis already eliminated from this match, as well as Dirty Diaz. As now Damian Rodriguez tagging back out to his partner, Crazy Carlos. And Carlos has done a hell of a job surviving thus far. Now setting up Valentine from the corner. Comes in with a beautiful running blockbuster. Crazy Carlos on top of his opponent. With a referee count. J Money making the save. Ronnie Flash Valentine in trouble at the hands of Crazy Carlos. As Carlos gets a kick to the shin of the IWF champion and ejects Jamal Jones from the ring, followed by a Gringo Cutter on Ronnie Valentine. Valentine down on the mat at the mercy of Crazy Carlos. Damian Rodriguez back after his rival, J Money on the outside. Slashing it down with a power bomb as Crazy Carlos gets involved. Gonna take the weight off the shoulders of the Sindicato leader, as he always does. Crazy Carlos doing the dirty work for the leader of this faction. As now Monster Perez just spikes J Money into that thin padding on the outside. Perez now making the save for his friend Crazy Carlos. The champion Jamal Jones gonna make his way back to his corner. Ronnie Flash Valentine and Crazy Carlos, the legal men, must re-enter the ring. Valentine making his way back in as Carlos throws a cheap right hand into the face of Jones. Wants to get one up on the champion. Gets a great zigzag. Not even a 2 count. J Money and Damian Rodriguez can barely stand the sight of each other, constantly at war. Now Valentine Gets a Northern Lights suplex. Gonna tag out to Ace Gold. The Ace of Spades in the ring now with Crazy Carlos. The Golden Icon stalking his opponent, climbs the top rope. But overshoots it. Carlos gets reversed with an elbow into the gut. Ace Gold now scooping up his much smaller opponent, dropping it face first on that turnbuckle and busting him open. But Carlos jumping up and nailing that back elbow once again. Ace Gold trying to gain control over his crazy opponent as Crazy Carlos is now scooped up in a stalling vertical suplex, a classic style of Ace Gold coming into play here in this $1 million match. 3 men remain on each team, in spite of the fact that the Monster Perez is laid out on the outside. He is not eliminated. However, Crazy Carlos, he just ain't that gold digger. He may be eliminated, but no. Damian Rodriguez saving his team member, Crazy Carlos. Now gets caught by the Ace of Spades. Backdrop suplex. Ace Gold takes out the former champion. And now wrapping up the legs. 24-karat leg lock applied. The Golden Icon with a 24-karat leg lock just takes out Crazy Carlos. J Money with the vital clutch kick to the face of the Monster Perez. As Ace Gold is able to eliminate Crazy Carlos, but now the Monster is clubbing down the former champion Ace Gold. Ace Gold now watching get his head ripped off from the Monster Perez. Does Perez have the Golden Icon here? No, Ace Gold survives the submission hold. Going back to work on the Monster. Setting him up. Perez in deep trouble. Takes the Ace of Spades. Ace Gold's got him. Damian Rodriguez on the outside. Can't save his partner, but the Monster, using his guts, his will, his determination. And God knows for what reason. Protecting the leader of El Sindicato, Damian Rodriguez. As now J Money climbs to the top on the Monster. And delivers a beautiful guillotine leg drop into the back of the head. J Money now says he's gonna break the Monster's leg. Jamal Jones climbing to the top rope. Frog splash. The Monster Perez down on the mat. That's gotta be it. J Money, the champion, clearly paying dividends for the High Rollers. As now Damian Rodriguez is left all alone against 3 members of the opposing team in this $1 million match. El Sindicato at a clear and obvious disadvantage. As now the champion is Scott Rodriguez gets a fearless super kick in the face. Rodriguez in trouble on the outside. Perhaps sporting out more paint for nothing, but it's a beautiful spinning back kick. It takes down the champion. Rodriguez and Jones fighting it out on the outside. As Rodriguez gets spotted. Money gonna re-enter the ring. But Ace Cool and Ronnie Valentine remain in this match. Damian Rodriguez in a count of 8 chooses to re-enter the match. Gonna attempt to win the $1 million all by himself against 3 high rollers, including Jay Money, the man that defeated him. Ronnie Valentine went for the flash kick, got the tag in and went for it all. But now gets the takedown of Rodriguez. Ronnie Flash Valentine scooping up the former champion. Now with chops and kicks, flattens Damian Rodriguez, tagging in his partner Ace Gold. Ace Gold climbing to the top rope. Rodriguez down on the mat. Ace Gold has got that beautiful picture perfect elbow drop. The Golden Icon Ace Gold working over the arm. Tagging out to Ronnie Valentine. Using teamwork on the former IWF champion. The leader and ruler of El Sindicato. Left all alone against 3 high rollers. As Karma has finally come to collect its fair share of blood money. Damian Rodriguez with the back body drop. Ronnie Valentine and Ace Gold in control. Ace Gold went for another elbow drop. And now Jay Money re-enters the ring as Rodriguez knocks out Gold. Clubbing down the IWF champion, Damian Rodriguez. He's not finished yet, but now Ace Gold gonna go for that figure 4 leg lock as well. Does Ace Gold have the challenger? The former champion, Damian Rodriguez, forced to submit. And now, the High Rollers have become $1 million richer.
Here's another quick look at
$1 million will go to Ace Gold and his team. As to the winners go the spoils, and irony comes to bite Damian Rodriguez. Finally, Karma has taken its vengeance here tonight. El Sindicato will be forced to pay $1 million in blood money. What a match! And what an event night 2 of blood money has been. As the champion Jamal Jones and his partners take the win in the $1 million match. El Sindicato defeated and humiliated here tonight as we have one match to go. Devin Gabriel finally getting his hands on Curve. This match pushed off to the end of the event as Devin Gabriel sustaining such horrible injuries from his psychotic, sadistic, sociopathic, and strange opponent. This one all started months ago. Devin Gabriel been trying to get his hands on Curve for 3 months now. Started over petty jealousy of Curve attempting to control the life of his disturbed ex-girlfriend Cutie Pie. Curve playing mind games with Gabriel, bringing in his former best friend Christopher Cameron, attempting to destroy his rival Devin Gabriel. Cameron, of course, having his friction recently with Curve. But I digress. Curve then bringing in Gabriel's father, his very own murderous father that he had avoided for most of his life. Inferno appearing under the guise of El Castigador, defeating last night his mentor, Bruiser McGinnis. Devin Gabriel's very own mentor, Bruiser McGinnis, injured at the hands of his father, Inferno. Bruiser McGinnis attempting to take revenge. However, taken out of the picture. Now Gabriel,
is an Extreme Rules
after attempting to face Curve for 3 months,
Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
he's finally going to get his hands on this man.
268 pounds. Curve!
The Calgary Red Devil, the sick, psychotic, sociopathic, and strange Curve, playing mind games with Devin Gabriel for over 3 months. Tonight, Gabriel will finally get his hands on Curve. Will he be able to overcome this evil man? Or will Curve once again be victorious? Perhaps injuring Devin Gabriel badly enough to end his career, as Devin Gabriel, barely able to walk, will enter here tonight. You see the bandages. Devin Gabriel, the victim of a mental, emotional, and physical assault at the hands of the puppet master pulling the strings, the psychotic Curve, doing everything in his power to destroy the mind, heart, and soul of Devin Gabriel. However, Gabriel refusing medical attention,
and Corey, I can tell you, these
says he must compete tonight and square off against the psychotic Curve. However, one must think that this will be a quick match. Curve may have an easy road ahead of him if Devin Gabriel is injured this badly. But no, Devin Gabriel removing the bandages. Clearly Devin Gabriel playing possum, faking out his opponent Curve here tonight. After waiting so long to get his hands on Curve, Devin Gabriel perhaps finally getting recompense here tonight as he pulls the wool over his eyes. Beautiful moves from Devin Gabriel, bringing the fight to his rival, the psychotic Curve. Curve in deep trouble now down on the mat, with shots raining down from Devin Gabriel. Gabriel now gets caught by the psychotic Curve with a powerbomb. Here comes the former best friend of Gabriel, Christopher Cameron, who's after Curve. Christopher Cameron turning on his former mentor, the Curve. Jumping Cameron. Devin Gabriel confused as what to do. His former best friend, Christopher Cameron, making his arrival here tonight, but turning on Curve due to recent events involving his girlfriend, Cat Scarlett. Now Devin Gabriel getting the advantage over Curve. Christopher Cameron getting the jump on his mentor Curve, and the former best friend of Devin Gabriel has apparently rejoined his side, interfering in this match here tonight. As now Gabriel goes to work on his rival, his greatest rival Curve. tried to destroy him for months. But now Kerr with a Canadian neckbreaker. The Calgary Red Devil regaining control. Now raking away at the eyes. Gonna pull out anything at all stops to defeat Devin Gabriel here tonight. Gabriel surprising us all. Feigning injury. Faking out his rival Kerr, the man who's perpetrated so many evil deeds. Now Kerr nails the backbreaker on Devin Gabriel. Going to the outside and grabs the baseball bat, but Gabriel escapes. Kerr, perhaps looking to re-injure his opponent, but Gabriel disarming Kerr. Now he's got the Stone Mountain Crab. Can Gabriel force Kerr to submit? Here tonight on Blood Money, Devin Gabriel looking for his revenge, for his pound of flesh against his rival, the man that's extracted so much from the psyche as well as the physical well-being of Devin Gabriel. Now goes for the powerbomb. Kerr changing his mind, was about to dump Gabriel to the outside, who went for the pin instead. Now Gabriel fighting back on Kerr. Kerr made a huge mistake there as Gabriel scoops him up and gets the atonement. Kerr atoning for his sins. No, 2 count only. Devin Gabriel nearly getting the pin on his greatest rival, the man he's been trying to face for 3 months. But now Kerr with that baseball bat. Devin Gabriel avoiding contact and gets a whisper in the wind. What a move from Gabriel. Kerr fighting back as well, gets some roundhouse for the crowd as he looks for more weapons. Gabriel catches him in a neckbreaker and a butterfly suplex on the outside. Kerr, the psychotic, sick, sociopathic, and strange individual, now reaping what he has sown, as he must face an extremely angry and vengeful Devin Gabriel, a monster which he has created. Now smashing him with the steel chair. Can Kerr come out on top? Kerr vicious in his assault, now tossing his opponent back in the ring. Kerr has been looking to destroy the career of Devin Gabriel since the beginning. Now kicking the young superstar's head off. The same move that Inferno took Bruiser McGinnis out with last night on Blood Money Night 1. Bruiser McGinnis injured and destroyed by the father of Devin Gabriel, Inferno. But now Devin Gabriel just eats the man. Kerr with the curb stomp. That has to be all Devin Gabriel. No! Somehow Gabriel reaching down into his guts, fighting the wherewithal to kick out. Looking for his redemption here tonight against Kerr. Can he gain his vengeance? Moonsault. But no, Kerr kicking out once again. Roundhouse kick from the ground. Kerr still alive in the match. Springboard back kick. Devin Gabriel connects with the base of his rival. And now ripcord into the knee. Devin Gabriel got Kerr once again. Nails it. Down for the pin. No! Kerr able to kick out once again. 2 count only. As now Gabriel, he's got the bat. Gabriel gets a shot with the pin over. Curve kicks his legs out, disarming the young man. Can Devin Gabriel finally overcome this 6 iconic man? Gabriel slapping away. Curve catches the leg. Fighting back. Look at him tossed on the outside. Gabriel now gonna use the chair. Curve slam with a tilt-a-whirl into that thin padding. Gabriel now using the sledgehammer. Curve finally gets some revenge on his rival. After so much suffering at the hands of Curve, Devin Gabriel, he's lost it. Trying to end the life of Curve with that sledgehammer. Curve unbelievably still alive, fighting back. Hitting Devin Gabriel with a kendo stick. These two going to war looking for blood. Here on Blood Money, Devin Gabriel and Curve finally squaring off one-on-one. 3 months in the making as Curve is busted open. Blood pouring from the head of the Calgary Red Devil as now he nails a big boot and takes down Devin Gabriel. Does Curve have Gabriel now stalking him with that chair, but it's caught. Curve now driven into the mat. The atonement connects. That's got to be all. Devin Gabriel's got him. No. 2 count only. Somehow Curve able to kick out. Gabriel just ate that chair. He went for the spinning kick and ate the chair instead, and now gets stomped into the chair. Curve gonna go for another. 2 in a row. Devin Gabriel is down and out. But no, Curve, he looked to cheat, and Devin Gabriel somehow still alive. Backdrops Curve. Gabriel on top. Curve had him. Corkscrew misses. Knee to the face. Curve destroying the skull, the cranium, the brain of Devin Gabriel. But Gabriel somehow finding back hits that springboard, clubbing Curve in his skull, and nearly picks up the win. Curve and Gabriel going to war. Only one of these 2 superstars will walk away with their revenge and the pride of the other. Gabriel now fighting back with everything he has. But Curve, the psychotic living nightmare, back on his opponent, will not stay down. Now smashing Gabriel into that chair once again. Curve back off the ropes, gonna get another Curve stomp. Gabriel's down. No, Devin Gabriel able to kick out again. Where could Gabriel be pulling this determination from? The guts on display of the Stone Mountain, Georgia native. Spiking Curve's head into the mat, now setting him up. One more time. The atonement connects. Curve forced to atone for his sins. And now Curve finally suffering defeat at the hands of Devin Gabriel. Gabriel finally getting his redemption here tonight putting down the 6 psychotic, sociopathic, and strange Curve. Has Curve truly got what he deserved here tonight at the hands of young Devin Gabriel. Devin Gabriel victorious. Karma finally reaping its repercussions on the head of Curve as we see that actions do truly reap consequences. This has been Blood Money. I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Please make sure you check out my friends' channels. As that is all for tonight. Blood Money Night 2 in the books. Like I said, I'd like to thank you for joining me. Devin Gabriel finally gaining his redemption here tonight. And what could happen on the next episode?